Yeah, you don't know the statistics. Let me tell you something. Do you know the, just to let you know the statistics, let me get the statistics on the bed right now. I thought they buy bed. I thought they take $18 billion and they have bed. They have bed to lie down. They have bed to do all kind of thing. I was listening to Dr. Richards today, but she really nice, eh? She nice. I'll give her that. But again, everybody there just have one head, you know, chain up thing. And listen, man, I kind of fed up. Everybody come up, good afternoon, Mr. Prime Minister, so and so. So forget all that now. Forget all that now, all that was the thing. All I watch press conference away now, they get to the point one time, Dr. So and so, and I want to say special to the Prime Minister and the CM. But we don't know. All I relax your head. Relax your head. It ain't no better again, you know. It doesn't mean it have no better again. Go in clip 6. Give me a pen.
I'd like to share with you some statistics as of 10 a.m. this morning. The Cora Hospital, which manages a certain level of patients, that is those who are moderately ill and may not need ICU and HDU care, is 98% filled this morning. 98 patients. The maximum capacity is 100. So we can count that hospital as being filled. So if you had a relative who is unwell and has diabetes and hypertension and is elderly but walking around well and we consider to be one at risk of deteriorating, there is no space at the Cora Hospital. Let's talk about the Cuba Medical and Multi-Training Facility, which is now 75% filled. And yes, we have 40 additional beds, but as I keep emphasizing, a bed is not a bed. We do not have the supporting human resources to manage these beds. And we are looking at other factors, consumables, personal protective equipment, and even ventilators. Because a ventilator is not a ventilator. There is tubing, there is specific care, there is the management and calibration of that ventilators. So the discussion and the narrative that we have all these beds in the system needs to be done with caution, considering all the variables that support them. At the Augustus Long Hospital this morning at 6 a.m., we had a bed capacity of 45 beds spread across HDU, ICU, and ward beds. At the time, we had 38. By 10 a.m., the entire Augustus Long Hospital was filled. So right now, we are at 44 to 45 patients. Again, this hospital that houses persons from the south part of our country is now filled. The Arima General Hospital, recently recommissioned as a COVID-19 hospital as of last Saturday, currently at 60%. We can increase the number of beds there, but again, we are limited by human resources and working towards increasing that, the capacity of the hospital. So we are seeing an increased demand for beds across the entire parallel healthcare system. Now, I disaggregated Trinidad's occupancy from Tobago's occupancy to highlight the importance and the severity of this continued trend. And you can see the total occupancy being a blue line and generally increasing with some spikes, which correlates to a 24 to 48-hour gap after the cases that were running in the 300s this week. And you would see that the Trinidad occupancy continues to steadily increase. Right now, we are at 70% overall, which is the highest we have been since March 12, 2021. Now, how do we decrease the demand on our hospital beds? We are doing a two-pronged approach in terms of a follow-up plan in the next 48 hours, which demonstrates the interoperability and the resilience of the parallel healthcare system. But we are testing that system, and we do not want it to fail. So in terms of a contingency, I'll just summarize because the Chief Medical Officer and the Honorable Minister will go into more detail. We are increasing the number of beds at Augustus Long. It's 7 additional beds, but those are 7 additional lives, 7 additional mothers, daughters, parents that can be helped. The CEO of this SWRHA and his team have already mobilized nursing personnel, all medical personnel, to increase this bed capacity by 7 within the next 24 hours. At the Arima General Hospital, where we can actually move from 60 beds to 120 beds, given the physical configuration of that hospital, We are increasing the capacity on a phased basis using human resources that are being deployed and shared from the other RHAs. A similar exercise will occur at the Cuba Medical and Multi-Training Facility. We have also introduced an additional care level, which is an enhancement of our existing step-down facilities, with 30 additional beds being added this evening and a maximum capacity of 90. At the UTT Valsayn, a similar exercise with 30 additional beds within the next 24 hours and a maximum capacity of 190. We also have plans at the Tagrigua Extended Care Facility to increase the bed capacity within the next 48 hours. As such, we are increasing the number of treatment beds for patients by 60 beds within the next 24 hours. And Dr. Trotman will go into details regarding the clinical criteria for these halfway houses, as the Honourable Minister referred to them, between patients being ill and requiring hospital care and those that can walk around but need oxygen and less monitoring.
Unbelievable, yeah? Unbelievable. So now you understand what exactly is happening in Trinidad and Tobago with respect to the beds. And oh, they're going to put 7 beds here, 40 beds. But you know, beds shouldn't be the issue, you know. Beds shouldn't be the issue. Bed should not be the issue. You understand? It's just terrible what's happening in this country. Like, we have no money. Just imagine, you coming to give. You sending truckload of food to St. Vincent, but you coming to give me cassava and bori? What you eating when the night come? Tell me what you eating. You have never taken a pay cut. Nothing affects none of them here. All of them here. Watch this one. Dr. Richards. Put back a picture there. The end of it. Put it back for me. Her hair well done. Her hair is well done. Everything. But salon closed. This one closed. Nobody don't care about nobody, you know. Nobody don't care about nobody, and I don't care about them. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't care about them. They don't care about us. Everybody who are restaurant, everybody who are this, everybody who are that, they never consult with you. They come hours before, lock you down. All the people and them who buy things for Mother's Day. Everybody who buy things from Mother's Day, coming Sunday. All that gone. All the clothes, all the investment, everything. But when price smart, listen to me, when price smart, close off today, them throw away the membership, you know, throw it away and say return retailer. Just imagine that. And this government allow that. But coming to send police to lock you up and beat you, that is why I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am not taking them on. I am not taking them on at all, at all.